Good evening students, hope you all are good. You know that we have started our chapter gas laws. Bowles law we have done. Today we will start with Charles law, right? So these laws are used to study the behavior of gases at different pressure, temperature and volume, right? You know that in case of Bowles law we state that pressure is inversely proportional to volume, right, and temperature remains constant in case of Bowles law. In case of Charles law we said that pressure remains constant and volume is directly proportional to temperature. You know that when temperature is increased, when we increase the temperature of a gas, its volume will increase, right, and there is no role of pressure. Naturally, now here temperature is involved, heat is involved, so there is no role of pressure in this case, right? So whenever we increase the temperature of a given gas, its volume will increase, right? So pressure remains constant, volume of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to its Kelvin temperature. Why we are taking Kelvin here? Because it is a SI unit of temperature, so we are taking Kelvin. So volume is directly proportional to temperature, right? Or we can say that V upon T is equal to constant, right? If we studied the gas in two different temperature, right, or with two different volume, then these equations become V1 upon T1 equals to V2 upon T2, right? Then we cross multiply, so V2 comes here, so V1 upon V2 is equal to T1 upon T2. This will go higher and this will come down, right? So V1 upon V2 is equal to T1 upon T2, right? So this is the equation of gas law. With this equation we will solve number of numericals. Clear? Now the role of kinetic energy in Charles law. As we know that whenever we increase the temperature of a gas, the particles of the gas or molecules of the gas starts moving very fast. So that means its kinetic energy will increase, right? If we increase the temperature, its kinetic energy will also increase in case of Charles law, right? Next equation is, and next little important part is absolute zero or Kelvin zero. So what is absolute zero and what is Kelvin zero? Now the temperature at which the molecular motion ceases and average kinetic energy of molecules becomes zero means the molecules of a gas comes at a rest. Okay, comes at rest means they are not showing any motion, they are not moving. Okay, that temperature is called absolute zero temperature or Kelvin zero temperature when there is no motion of particles of the gas, particles or molecules of the gas. That temperature is called absolute zero or Kelvin zero temperature, and the value of Kelvin zero is minus 273 degree centigrade, right? Minus 273 degree centigrade, right? So it's a Kelvin scale temperature. It starts with minus 273 as it's 0. Clear? So it is equals to 0, right? Next topic of R is standard temperature pressure or normal temperature pressure. So both are same. Standard means temperature at a normal condition, right? Standard temperature pressure or normal temperature pressure, right? So as you know that standard temperature is 0 degree centigrade, because if we start with centigrade thermometer, so it comes out to be 0 degree centigrade, and in Kelvin it is 273 Kelvin because it starts from Kelvin scale starts from 273. And standard pressure, the value of standard pressure means normal pressure is 760 mm of mercury. 760 mm, or if we convert mm into centimeter, then it becomes 76 centimeter, right? So 760 mm of mercury or 76 centimeter of mercury, right? So we studied the behavior of all the gases at these temperatures and pressures. We studied the behavior of all the gases at standard temperature and standard pressure. Clear? Right? So this part we will study further in numericals, then we will do number of numericals, right? I hope you understand this part. Go through the video and we will discuss your doubt in the Zoom class. Thank you.